What's up? It's your boy Carcino here. And let's not forget, HBO had a great night of boxing set too. They had the fight with Miguel Berlet rather, versus Francisco Vargas. This is the fight I won money off of because of the simple fact I knew that to take Berchelt, who was the underdog in this fight, because he was a live dog. Francisco Vargas has been in too many fights. I was just talking about this. Too many knockout, drag out fights. He need an easy touch. This isn't an easy touch. This guy here is a workhorse, young, powerful, attrition fighter. He has fought myriad, the Japanese fighter. He's fought Solido. He's coming back. He has had no time. Golden Boy's making money off him. He's right like their third or second biggest money draw in a fight. So they got to keep him fighting. So they're trying to build him up, but they're going to destroy him, which they basically just did in this fight because his cuts was so deep that they're better off. Well, for this part, he's probably going to be medically suspended for at least 6 to 7 months. And this fight went on far too long. It should have been stopped. There was nothing Francisco Vargas could do to turn the tide of this fight. He looked like a shot fighter from the fourth round on. He tried. He had the will and heart of the fighter. His body just could not take the attrition and keep this young bull off of him. So, Berchelt is the real deal at this weight class as far as power and attrition and coming forward. And Miura in the first fight was in a dog fight himself. So you got a great night of boxing on HBO and Showtime. So if you catch these replays, you're going to catch two brilliant fights. Even though Golden Boy was the promoter, who cares about that, with their troubles and everything. But the fights they had were epic. New champ. I mean, these two idiots got it right tonight. Like, it was a tremendous night for boxing. Even though the commentary, hey, they're not wrong all the time. It just always seemed that way. But tonight, HBO Boxing got it right. So you tip your hat where it's due. They actually did it right. Now, all of these bouts were being advertised because these are future opponents for Vasily Lomachenko. And that's why they wanted to promote these fights. Not only are they great fights that you just saw, Lomachenko is their cornerstone of what they want to put on their program. Now, you just saw the PBC fight where Erislan de Lara did the same numbers as Vasily Lomachenko, which shows, wow, he's not as big as they think he is yet. So it's still a lot of promoting to do. But Lara clearly needs to be in that big spotlight fight and get that big bout going with somebody in the division, whether it's Demetrius Andrade, whether it's, Jermell Charlo, which Jamal's not going to like, but still in all, it's business. He wants to probably unify the titles, and I can understand that. But, so wide open choices and divisions for like all the fights right now. Everything is up in the air, but you're getting good fights. They're starting the year off with great fights. So let's just hope the main fights, the pay-per-views, set the standard in the course for the rest of the season. Well, the year. Because that's one thing about boxing. It is known by the pay-per-views. That determines if it was a good year or a bad year for boxing, because I thought we had great fights last year. It's just that a lot of the big pay-per-views were showcase fights. And you're like, why did I pay money to see Canelo Khan? We knew what this was going to be. Triple G and Kell Brook was intriguing, so I wouldn't put that in there. But still, that was a middleweight versus a welterweight. There was no real excitement in that. And Kovalev versus Andre Ward was something to bring everybody, like, yes, a 50-50 fight. Two guys, it made sense. And it really set everything the bar as far as making great fights for 2017. It was a great way to end the year. We saw Canelo fight two exhibitions. We saw Manny Pacquiao fight Tim Bradley in like April, and then come around and fight Vargas, which is a competitive fight, but nothing that would suggest pay-per-view. So you kept getting stiffed on pay-per-views for showcase fights. But this is a step in the right direction. Don't forget, if you're not following me, or you are following me, or you think you are, check again to make sure that you're following me, because for some reason YouTube seems to be having some technical difficulties when it comes to subscribing to me. Check your notifications. Make sure your notifications say that you are following me and you are getting notifications, so therefore when the videos pop up you do see them. It's your boy Carcino. I'm out.